Okay then, good afternoon everybody. I know it's been a long few days and we're at the end now. I'm going to go through a little bit about the intersection about crypto and how we move forward into the future here. So yeah, as we just said now, my name is Terri-Leigh Bennett. I'm the COO of CMS Financial. One thing I'm extremely proud about at CMS Financial is that we have been in this region for more than 2 decades. We've been here 20 years. We have an extremely rich history, so something I'm extremely proud about. And with CMS Financial, we are definitely looking to embrace the future of crypto and blockchain. We are the highest regulation with ESGAR Cat 1, so it's something that we have to navigate. And I've also got a background in crypto, so these are the 2 things I would like to fuse together and talk a little bit about today. Do we have the clicker? Okay, perfect. So, something else I'm extremely proud about is I've been in the UAE for 7 years, and this is a place that has fully embraced the future of finance. As I've put here on the screen here, 30% of the population now in the UAE now owns crypto, which I think is something that is a fantastic way for the UAE to establish themselves as a crypto hub here and really pioneer their way future on the world stage. So, the regulatory framework, as I just mentioned with ESGAR, that's obviously something that the UAE is really pushing, and blockchain, which I want to go a little bit into as well. What we're experiencing right now with crypto and blockchain very much reminds me of the rise of OTCs and futures and CFDs, and the way that trajectory was happening in the very beginning. I think that crypto is on a similar trajectory now. And I am a big believer in this. So let's talk a little bit about blockchain innovation. So the main thing is the opportunity for traders. It presents much more global market opportunities. We've got real-time settlements, lower entry barriers, and fractional ownership, which basically means that once that was something that was available for the more wealthy and institutions, is now something that now the everyday trader can actually get into. Obviously, if you want to buy a Bitcoin, you don't need to buy a whole Bitcoin, right? So that fractionalization is something that is making opportunities for every single one of us in the world, basically. Now, blockchain, I don't want to miss anything here. Obviously, we've got faster transactions, we've got reduced costs and more global market opportunities. And the one key feature that I don't want to miss here is the smart contracts. Obviously, smart contracts are a core feature of the blockchain. And I think the blockchain is the thing that's the most powerful thing here. Crypto on the blockchain is, 2% of this. So I want to explore a little bit about the blockchain technology. The power of the blockchain creates that trustless environment where transactions can occur without intermediaries and further reducing friction and cost. We get to the next one. Thank you so much. Now, something that is not discussed too much actually here, real-world assets. So with the rise of stablecoins and institutional involvement, obviously with the launch of Tether back in 2014, that really opened up the world for fiat currencies backed by real world. So obviously Tether is always designed to be pegged to the dollar, and that value now of the entire industry is now worth $150 billion, which is huge considering where people actually thought crypto was going to go. Additionally, BlackRock, the largest asset manager, as everyone knows, they've actually entered the RWA space, real-world assets, and that's now worth a staggering $10 trillion. And I think that with this huge institutional involvement is actually securing the position for real-world assets moving forward. So, some use cases of RWAs, real-world assets. Real estate fractionalization. This tokenization can actually, fractionalize the ownership of real estate, making more options available for investors everywhere. We've obviously got the tokenization of invoices for businesses, making the cash flow much more simple for businesses anywhere in the world. And this can be for a large business or a much smaller business. We've got the art and collectibles. Being able to buy a fraction of art or collectibles is something that is the power of blockchain moving forward. If you don't obviously have the cash flow to buy something absolutely huge, you obviously can buy a small piece with the blockchain. So this is what is going to be creating much more opportunities for traders and investors globally. Now, with all of this innovation and obviously future moving forward, it's not without its issues, obviously. Regulatory advancements are absolutely necessary for global mass adoption. And I think that with the governments all around the world now really getting together to actually play a part in this, you've got the EU with the MICA framework, you've got the SEC in the US really, clearing up their framework over there in the US as well. You've got Singapore fostering innovation while making sure the consumer protection is there. These are all things that I really think that around the world, everyone's coming together. This will actually clear up many issues for this industry in this space. Now, there was one more point I wanted to mention with this. Yes, something very passionate to my heart as well. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. Now, this involvement from the governments, many governments now around the world are seriously looking to develop their CBDCs for each of the countries. And I think once this happens, this totally underscores the significance of where digital assets and crypto is actually going. This will be the future, and I'm excited to see how the CBDC market is going to actually show how real-world assets are going to take this, this future forward. At the CMS Group, and I say group as we have CMS Financial and CMS Prime and a few other companies there, we like to take a look at where traders' trends are moving, and obviously crypto is one of those things. And so we've actually got strategic partnerships with industry leaders like Bluebit. I don't know whether it's on the screen here. You can see the logo. So Bluebit is a crypto exchange, and we have a strategic partnership through the CMS Group where we refer our traders to this exchange because they list crypto within days of being on the blockchain, and really it's to cater for all the needs of our clients. So at CMS Group, we have XYZ services. If our traders are asking for more and more crypto services, we can say that we've actually built some partnerships over here. And ultimately, you, the traders, are what's most important. And one last thing I want to touch upon is a few years ago, I was traveling through Africa and Kenya. And the reason I'm telling this story is because it highlights how blockchain can not just be for financial markets. There was a village in Kenya that needed urgent help, and I decided to use the power of blockchain and cryptocurrency. We sent funds directly to this very rural part of Africa in Kenya, and they needed an education system there. So we actually built a school there, for the first ever school in the Masai Mara. Now, what's really powerful with this is that it was done without intermediaries, without admin work or admin costs from banks and everything. The money was sent directly to the charity that was in need. We built the school within months, and then the village got back in touch with us and said, we're out of clean water. So again, we used the power of blockchain technology once again and sent more funds, and we actually catered an entire village of 5,000 clean water from the power of blockchain. Now, this is something that I think is taking something that financial wealth, and people think about financial gain, but to be able to move it into the real world from the blockchain directly into a village and affect children that can now learn is something that's just, I think it's powerful. It's very powerful. So I wanted to share that story because I think quite often in the media we hear about the negative news about crypto and blockchain, and I think it's our duty in the industry to pass on these stories when something good has come out of it. Okay? And there is a picture. If you change this, we're behind. This is Bluebit CMS Group. And the next one, so this was one small picture of one of the villages in Kenya. So this was part of the school that was being built. If anyone wants to come and see us at booth 41, I'm happy to show them more and more pictures. But a village of 5,000 people is a pretty big feat to conquer. So lastly, as I don't want to keep on talking too much about the blockchain and everything, this is an exciting transformation and intersection that we're at the moment with crypto and traditional finance and traditional assets. And I invite you to envision a future and a potential for financial growth where we can create profound impact and, work together to highlight the positives in this industry with crypto and blockchain. At CMS Financial, we see blockchain and crypto as catalysts for a more inclusive and efficient financial ecosystem. And our vision is not just to generate financial wealth, but to basically create financial opportunities for wherever you are in the world. So I want to embrace this innovation. If anyone has any questions about crypto and blockchain, as I know that this is mainly Forex, but this is one topic I get asked about all the time, you may visit us at booth 41. I'll happily talk about everything and anything about blockchain and crypto. And I really, really believe that we should be uplifting these communities and the people that we serve in the industry. And let's lead the charge to a more equitable and efficient financial future. Thank you so much.